नमस्ते, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया। I am JBN Dr. Anamika Agarwal, Associate Professor in the Department of Science and Technology at Jayoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Today I am going to take the lecture on the subject Deep Introduction to Data Science. Now today's session is Clustering of Graphs Part 2. These are the topics which I have covered in this session. What is cluster analysis? Applications of cluster analysis, types of graph clustering, what is a spanning tree, what is a minimum spanning tree, that is MST, what is shared nearest neighbor clustering given by Jarvis-Patrick algorithm. What is cluster analysis? You know about cluster and analysis. Okay, so when we combine both the terms, then uh, we can define this term as the process of dividing a set of input data into possibly overlapping subsets where elements in each subset are considered related by some similarity measures. Like you can see here, there are different types of elements. Okay, some are square, some are oval, and of different colors. Okay, so cluster by shape, you can see these are the squares. Okay, so we can distinguish accordingly to the shape. If we are clustering according to the color, then you can see here that these two oranges are of different shades, but as per the color we put it into a cluster. So here we are seeing three clusters as per the color, but here as per the size we are seeing that there are only two clusters. Now come to the applications of cluster analysis. In summarization, provides a macro level view of data sets, means clustering participation. You have seen in this in graph Australia from 10 Stebbin Kumar Introduction to Data Mining and Listen. This data is taken from this book actually. So you can see that this is a summarize, or you can see the you can say the overlook of that data. So this is you can say the application of cluster analysis. Now come to the types of graph clustering. There are basically two types of graph clustering. First is the between graph, that means clustering a set of graphs, and the second one is within a graph, means clustering the nodes or edges of a single graph. Now come to the first one, that is between graph clustering, means between graph clustering methods divides a set of graphs into different clusters. Okay, so like a set of graphs representing chemical compounds can be grouped into clusters which is based on their structural similarities. Okay, now the second one is within a graph clustering. This method divides the nodes of a graph into clusters. Like in a social networking graph, these clusters could represent people with same or similar hobbies. Now come to the spanning trees. A connected subgraph with no cycles that includes all vertices in the graph. You can see here no cycles that include, means there is no cycle which is to be formed. Okay, so you can see 1 2 3 4 nodes, and this is a graph. Okay, so these 2 7 3 4 are the weight vector. Okay, so there is no cycle, means weight 7, means you can see from 2 1 3 either go to 5 or 4, means in between there is no connectivity between the 2 and 4, so there is a not the formation of any cycle. So if you add on 7 plus 2 is 9, 9 plus 2 is 11, 11 plus 6 is 17, so total weight is 17. Okay, so node weight can represent either distance or similarity between two vertices or similarity of the two vertices. Now come to the what is minimum spanning tree, that is MST. The minimum spanning tree of a graph within the minimum possible sum of edges weights, if the edge weights represent distance. You see here in this we calculate like if you are taking about the nodes 1 3 4 and 2 and 5. means no cycle is formed. Okay, so you have to calculate the weight 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 4, that is 7, sorry 11. And if remember that no cycle is formation in this spanning tree. Okay, so if you are taking this graph, then the weight is 13. If you are taking this graph, then weight is 17. Means maximum possible sum of edges weights if the edge weights represent similarity, right? So if we are talking about minimum, then you have to consider this much, because this is very less weight as compared to these two graphs. Now, what is shared nearest neighbor? Shared nearest neighbor is a proximity measure and denotes the number of neighbor nodes common between any given pair of nodes. Like shared means these three elements are sharing to this and this. Okay, so you can see this this node comes in this circle, but still this is connected to this, and this node is connected to that, means this is also anyhow connected to this. Okay, so shared nearest neighbor means this is the nearest one and this is also the nearest one. Now come to the shared nearest neighbor, that is SNN graphs. Means given input graph, weight each edge, that is U and V. Okay, so with the number of shared nearest neighbor between U and V means 0 to 2 means some node 0 and node 1 have two neighbors. In common nodes 2 and node 3. Like this is 2 and same for this and this. We just calculate according to the weights actually. Okay, so next come to the shared nearest neighbor clustering. This is given by Jarvis-Patrick. So this algorithm is called as a Jarvis-Patrick algorithm. In this you can see the graph that SNN shared nearest neighbor graph of input graph G means there are the two weights, and this is the 3 weight. And so if U and V shared more than tied numbers, place them in the same, means more than, so there are 3. Okay, example this equals to 3, so 0 to 2 and 1 to 3, so maximum is 3, means 2 to 3 share the more number of times as compared to the rest one. Okay, now come to the applications. Functional modules in protein interaction networks. In this, subgraphs with pairwise interacting nodes implies maximum clicks R code, and the second is library graph cluster analysis, library RVGL, library iGraph, library graph, data YEASPPI, G is graph.data frame, ES, and potential protein complexes, potential protein complexes. Like these all are the application areas actually where this graph clustering is used. Okay, so this is all about the second part of clustering of graphs, and this is a question for practice. How do you analyze cluster analysis? Thank you. This session powered by Digital Version 2.0 Jayati Vidyapeeth Women's University. Hope you are satisfied with my digital session. If you have any query, please mention in comment box. I will resolve it. Thank you.